hello, and welcome to today's yoga class with me. I'm Helga, and I'm really super happy to have you join today's session. So when you are ready, just come and sit here at the front or the middle of your yoga mat. You can find a cross-legged position. If you have a yoga brick or a book at home, feel free to or a pillow, place that under the sitting bones if you want to be a bit more comfortable. So sitting here cross-legged, I'm just going to invite you to find a little bit of softness in your face. Sitting upright, but in a very relaxed way. We're not sort of activating the muscles yet in any particular way, just letting ourselves sit. Feel free to have your hands just sort of rest here on the knees or on the thighs. Option if you want to have your index finger and the thumb touching as such, and just have that here on your knees. So taking a moment of self-soothing and self-love at the beginning of practice. Connecting to the present moment. Connecting to your body that you're about to move. And connecting with your heart. Inhaling softly and exhaling softly. Now from here, let's slowly come up on the knees, middle of the mat. And simply sit on the heels with the palms of your hands on the thighs. And then inhale as you gently look up. And exhale as you bring your chin and your head down towards the ground. Do a few rounds of this, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Notice how your head is moving, the neck, but also the spine, the back. And one last round here, inhaling up. And exhale down. Place your hands on the mat, separate your knees, come into a tabletop. Look up and arch your back for cat-cows, and then look down and round the back, pushing the floor away. All the while breathing just normally into your whole body here. Really nice big movements. Active, flat hands. Letting the head really drop down. And making this your last round, inhaling up. And exhaling, rounding the back. Now keeping your hands exactly as they are, really flat on the mat, a little bit of space between the fingers, strong arms. And then we come and tuck the toes under, flying into down dog. So lifting the knees and the hips off the mat, separating your feet, bringing the feet slightly closer to the hands. Looking between the knees. Feeling into the legs here, the back of the legs, the hamstrings, stretching. You might want to bend one knee and then bend the other to really feel that stretch. And just relaxing the head, the neck here. Very nice. Now keeping your legs as they are, just straight. Bringing the feet a little bit closer together as you raise your right leg all the way up to sky in a nice long straight line. Supporting yourself with your arms here. And your core and your strong back and the standing left leg. And bringing that right foot down, lifting the left leg all the way up. Nice long line. And bringing your chest just ever so slightly closer to your right thigh. And bringing that foot down. Look between your hands, walk yourself to the front. Rise up and standing, nice Tadasana mountain pose. Arms alongside the body. You can have the feet touching or a little bit of space between them, looking right ahead at the horizon. Breathing here into your heart space, into the belly. Slowly taking your arms above head, sinking your hips down into chair pose. Feel free to separate your feet if you want. Now straighten your legs. Separate your feet if you haven't already. Bend your right leg and bring your right arm to the mat. Extending left arm up to sky, looking to your left. And switching the sides, bending left knee, left arm to floor, right arm up to sky, and a look at my right hand. And release, come back to standing. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. And feel your aliveness and presence as you stand here. All right. Now gracefully and with control, kicking your left leg towards the back of the yoga mat, coming into high lunge. Both feet are facing the front. My back heel is lifted off the mat. Front knee is bent. Transitioning to warrior two, I turn towards the left side of the room and my back heel comes in towards me. I'm bending that front knee even further. Squeezing the glutes a little. Also using the core to support you. Flipping the front palm, tilting slightly forward with your torso. And then coming into reverse warrior. Top arm comes and hugs the head. Elongating the whole right side of the body here into an arch. Still bending that front knee. Carefully straightening that front foot. Walking the back leg closer to the front foot. And then carefully diving down here into pyramid, maybe micro bend in the knee. Right hand is touching or close to the right ankle and my left arm is up towards the sky. I'm looking at my left arm. And carefully standing up gracefully and beautifully. Finding my Tadasana mountain pose at the front again. Feeling the soles of the feet, maybe you have the feet touching. Feeling the thighs pressing against each other. And we continue, same on the other side. So kicking right leg back, high lunge. Both feet facing the front, back heel lifted off the mat. Nice bend in the front knee. Shoulders away from the ears, open chest. Switching to warrior two, facing the right side of the room. My back heel comes in towards me. Strong thighs and legs. The arms are nice and leveled in a long line. Tilting my front palm, tilting slightly forward here with my upper body, and then coming into reverse warrior. Bending that front knee even further if you want. Really feeling all the effects of that juicy pose. And when you're ready, straightening that front leg, walking the back foot a bit closer to you. Very small bend in the front knee. Reaching down for pyramid pose, touching the ankle or the floor with your left hand. Right arm up to sky, I look up at my right hand. And bringing myself up. Find your Tadasana, front of the mat. And slide into chair. Sinking those hips low towards the ground. From your chair, we're gonna come into warrior three. So standing leg is the right leg, kicking the left leg behind me. Looking down, finding a point of focus. Arms behind me or join together at heart level. Warrior three. From warrior three, let's try to come straight into tree pose. So left sole of foot either here on the calf or on the inner thigh. Just see what works for you today. And then bringing those hands together or up in branches. Beautiful. Place your foot down. Shake your legs here a little bit. Option to take a ragdoll if you want, so just letting your head drop and sway side to side with your arms hanging. And then slowly rising back up again. Finding your warrior three on the other side, so standing on the left leg, kicking right leg behind you, straight line, squeezing the right glute. And coming into tree here. Placing the foot down, finding your tabletop again. From tabletop, we're going to come into pigeon pose, starting with the right leg at the front. So bringing the right knee towards your right wrist. And then without any harsh movement, just trying to bring your foot here, your ankle, more or less towards the left wrist. Find your sweet spot, it shouldn't hurt in any way. And then when you're ready, maybe walking your back foot slightly further down, opening up nicely here on the hip on the right side. You can stay on your fingertips. This is already quite a big stretch, I can feel it. Or come down here on the forearms. And just allowing yourself to feel this shape, surrendering to the sensation, giving yourself that stretch. Completely relaxing the face. the jaw. Maybe taking the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Just loosening your lips, your cheeks, and your forehead. And very, very slowly coming out of pigeon. So just moving maybe your hands first, bringing your hands a little bit closer to you, and then just moving that front knee away. Finding your tabletop for pigeon on the other side. So bringing left leg to the front now in the same manner that we just did. Find your pigeon here. Surrender to that pose. See how it might feel different on this side. And gently release pigeon pose. Just come out of it slowly. And find a child's pose. So knees separated, big toes touching. Forearms extend out. And the head just lays on the yoga mat for a moment. Sinking here into your hips. Letting your lower back be heavy. Letting your chest just fall into the earth. Letting any unwanted thoughts or energy just flow into the ground from your forehead. And from your fingertips, releasing child's pose, lifting your head and chest off the mat. Come and sit on your heels, on the knees for our final pose today, which is going to be camel pose. I really like that one. It's a strong pose for the back and just the heart space and the whole body really. So if you have not done a camel pose before, I'm just going to explain a little bit and demonstrate. So coming off here the heels, so on the knees, in the middle of the mat. Tucking the toes under, just like we do in down dog. So my toes are tucked. And I'm going to come and really strengthen my abdominal area, my glutes. So I have like strong lower back, you know. I feel like really supported and strong here. And once I've done that, I let my head tilt back. I open my chest and just sort of let myself fall here towards the back, hands landing on the heels opening the chest, squeezing the shoulders. And here we have camel pose. So just get into that pose in your own time. And when you are ready to release camel pose, strengthen your back and your abs again, and then take one hand off the heel and then bring the other arm forward. And come into a seated position. The pose that we just did, camel, is really good for all the chakras, all the energy points in the body. It really sort of opens up all of them. So I hope you enjoyed that pose, and if you want to do it again or continue after the video finishes, feel free. Joining our hands together here at the heart space to end the class together. Bringing the hands towards the forehead for good and empowering thoughts today and throughout the week. Bring the hands towards the mouth for good and empowering words today and throughout your whole week. And finally, bringing the hands back to heart center for good and empowering actions today and always. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.